Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am Germ here, and obviously the CS markets have actually been bouncing back a little bit over the past week or so. We can see here on the Esport Fire 300 graph, which is just like an index of some of the top skins, items, whatever in the CS world that Esport Fire has put together. We can see that we kind of hit a bottom around November 15th, and since then have actually been doing quite well in the last 12 days now, I guess it is. So that is kind of cool. But when you start to zoom out, we can still see that prices are still way down. Things are still at a huge discount right now. Maybe it's not Black Friday, totally the absolute bottom anymore, but it's still a really good time to get a lot of great things on sale or get a lot of great things for cheaper than they've really been at any point in 2023. You know, we're getting 2022 prices on a lot of stuff, despite the fact that we have CS2 actually released now. In this video today, I want to go over some items that I think could be potentially interesting buys now that we're hopefully starting to turn things around. The market obviously could still go lower, but I want to go over some of my top picks and some of my top thoughts for items to buy during the CS2 market crash. Before we get too crazy into that, I just want to mention my cash trading business. I am getting more and more back into cash trading. So if you are looking to sell out of any of your CS inventory, your items, your skins, your guns, your gloves, cases, whatever, hit me up. My Twitter is going to be linked in the description below. We can probably work out some kind of deal. And yeah, it's a quick, safe, efficient, easy way to actually turn your items into cash, which is obviously something really valuable that a lot of people are looking for. So with that being said, let's get right into this. I have like 10 different items that I want to talk about. But overall, I want to say my initial mindset and thoughts of trying to buy the dip is trying to get good items. Obviously, during the CS2 rush and the hype and hysteria of CS2, everything was going up. You know, tons of items were going up. Trash items, great items, highly sought after items. You know, you had like first everything good goes up, and then it's so overpriced that people kind of shift into the mid items, and then they go up, then they're so overpriced, and people start even looking like, hey, maybe these trash items could go up. And then all of a sudden, that's how we get in this super mega bubble of everything going up. But obviously, as everything has crashed down, I think it's a really cool opportunity to buy the good stuff and buy the stuff that actually has demand or rarity or potential value or some kind of novelty or something going forward in the future, instead of just ending up with a bunch of stuff. It's time to shift and reset your portfolio. So I want to look at good items and some of the best items in all these different item classes, and also focus on what I think are some of the best item classes in general. So capsules, we know, are good. We know modern borderless capsules are very good, and the best of this bunch between Stockholm, Antwerp, and Paris is obviously Stockholm. It's kind of the original, the OG of the modern borderless. It has some of the lowest supplies, it has a ton of demand, and the Stockholm Contenders capsule is, I think, the best of these. Now, capsules are great because people are going to keep opening capsules. The supply of capsules is going to keep going down and down. They're going to continue to get more rare. I think that's going to be great for the value going forward, and the Stockholm Contenders has a ton of bangers in it, a ton of unique stickers in it as well, which is really great. Stickers that have not been reproduced in the same ways in Antwerp and Paris. Now, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen with Stockholm. We're going forward in the future, but for now, Godsent, very cool. Entropic, very cool. Copenhagen Flames, yes, I have it in Antwerp, but it looks different. We have Tyloo, we have Sharks, we have Virtus Pro. This is an awesome capsule. I think it's going to be the best performing Stockholm capsule, and I think Stockholm in general is something I would be looking to buy the dip on. So this capsule definitely makes my list of something interesting to buy. But again, capsules still very good. And if you don't necessarily love Stockholm, or you're looking for something cheaper, obviously Stockholm Contenders is around $5 on Steam. If you're looking for something cheaper, and maybe looking to buy more, whatever, Antwerp Legends is about $1.10 right now, and it has a lot of the good same things that Stockholm has. Yes, Antwerp does have higher supplies and everything like that, but it also has lower prices. It might be slept on a little bit more. And if we finally get some bordered sticker collections going forward in the future, Antwerp could go on a little bit of a nice run. This one still has some very cool stickers in it. Furia, always going to be a hype sticker. It's got the other Copenhagen Flames. It's got a unique Heroic, a unique BIG. It's got Cloud9, which might be one of the best borderless stickers in existence right now. So Antwerp Legends, a cheaper option than Stockholm, but I think these are both very good. Again, we know capsules are good, so let's try and buy the best capsules, and I think these are two of the better ones out there. Then we get into some of the top stickers from Antwerp and Stockholm. Again, if everything is on sale, let's try and buy some of the good stuff. So I think Tyloo from Stockholm is one of the best stickers in that collection. Obviously, it looks really badass. You got the Year of the Dragon coming up. We have the Chinese fan base that's kind of on fire and exploding. It's unique to Stockholm. Again, you have the holo and the foil and all this good stuff. It has so many good things going for it. It's been a great performing sticker. The Mao sticker from Stockholm, it got a reproduction in Paris. Tyloo has not gotten a reproduction yet. It is still unique. There's so many good things going on about it, and you can see how much this thing is down. If we look at the lifetime, it peaked back up here at $54, and even more recently, it peaked up at $45, and now it's around $30. You can get a really, really great sticker at a pretty sizable discount. And again, that's just on Steam. When you consider third-party marketplace prices, it can get even lower. Again, really, really good stickers with a ton of value, rarity, stuff that people actually want. You have the Rocks Hollow. This is one of the coolest modern borderless stickers of all time. People love this. It's got so many great things going for it. Unique color, unique symbol. Just kind of looks badass. And again, this thing was so hyped up during the time. This thing peaked at $219. We are now down to like $136. Now, again, this is very, very expensive. I want to include some cheap, some expensive stuff all over the place. But Rocks Hollow is something that all people in the CS investing community, they all know about. They all like it. They all want some of this. So I could see this thing having some real collectability and investor demand going forward in the future. And there's nothing really like it out there. So I think when this thing dips, it becomes an interesting thing to buy. Of course, I already talked about this a little bit as well. We have the Cloud9 Antwerp Hollow. Again, Cloud9 does not have Cloud9 has a huge fan base, historic, huge organization, a ton of great things going for it. It's blue. It's a cool logo, but it's also unique. No other borderless Cloud9 logos. That might change going forward in the future, but for now, the Antwerp Cloud9, I think is a really, really great pickup if you're looking to buy stickers. So again, if you're looking to buy capsules, buy the best capsules. If you're looking to buy stickers, buy some of the best stickers from Antwerp and Stockholm. I think Cloud9 is definitely one of them. Peaked at about $56. We're down to about $35 right now, so you can definitely get this thing at a big discount. Then we get into cases. Cases might be the best asset class in all of CS investing. Yes, obviously Cattle 14s have been amazing, and some old school stickers have been great, and Stockholm was great for some times, but overall cases are one of the best asset classes out there. So again, if we're going to be buying cases, let's try and buy the best cases. And one of the best cases for sure is Chroma 2. We can see peak prices for Chroma 2 were about $3.50, somewhere around there, and our most recent prices that we're seeing are $2.35. So Chroma 2 has come way down. There's obviously a ton of other options out there, stuff like Prisma 2 or Revolver cases, or there's tons of others. There's a lot of like S and A tier cases that I wouldn't really mind buying, but I think Chroma 2 is a great case to buy during the dip. We also have stuff like agents. Again, agents I think are a very, very great investment. They're kind of getting more and more highlighted in CS2. I know you had some people talking about how agents get shown in like the pre-match screen in halftime and in the post game, so agents are featured more often. You can see your legs now. Agents are getting updates to their watches and their arms and all this stuff. Agents are really, really cool. Yes, they aren't a consumable item, so the supply shouldn't really be decreasing. But as more people buy them or invest in them or whatever, the liquidity or the accessible supply could definitely start to go down as people start to see these as a good investment more. And again, if you look at the all-time graph for a lot of agents, it looks very, very good, but these things are still down recently. Number K peaked at about $53, and he is most recently about $34 on the Steam Marketplace. Number K, one of the most iconic agents. You could also go with any of the Daryls or some of the other agents that are unique for whatever reason, but Number K is always going to be a good choice. So he is an agent that I wouldn't mind necessarily buying the dip on. You have stuff like patches. Operation Riptide has a ton of cool patches. Obviously, some of them have crashed down in price. Some of them have remained relatively stable. But I think the Dead Men patch is a really, really good one. This is one that I own one of. It peaked at about $99 and it's down to $55 now. Dead Men unique patch. Patches in general haven't gotten a ton of love. So the supplies and the quantities are really low. It doesn't have the most insane demand in the world. But when people want patches, they're going to want some of the best ones. They're going to want some of the most unique and rare ones. This is a really great item that I think collectors and investors are going to love over the next couple of years. So if you're looking to buy patches, you can't go wrong with Dead Men. I also have the patch pack from Stockholm here. Since we haven't gotten patch packs in Antwerp or Rio or Paris or anything like that, some of these older patches from these majors I think have a ton of collectability. And again, this is a consumable item that's going to get opened up, so the supply is going to drop. These have been very, very good. I think they're going to continue to be good going forward. Peaked at about $19, down to about $9 now. You can pick up patch packs very, very cheap. They're kind of something that people forget about a lot of times, but they might be a little bit underrated. We also have stuff like operation cases. Again, if you're looking to buy cases, buy some ones that actually have a good story or some reason to be valuable in the future. Obviously, we have the discontinued cases like Operation Riptide and stuff like that. So these, I think, are a good purchase, and I would not mind picking up some of these right now. Peaked at about $8. We're down to about $6 right now, so have definitely dropped. They're on sale. And then some other different stickers, Operation stickers. These are Operation Riptide, Flame Tier 6. There's tons of others out there. I have a video all about Operation Riptide stickers. stickers. But these are some items that I would not mind buying the dip on lifetime. The Flame Tier 6 has peaked at about $30. Let's say here $28. We're down to about $18 now. So a really, really awesome opportunity to pick up some great stickers that are pretty craftable, pretty collectible, but again, also have low supply, and it's not going to be going up in the future, and picking them up at a discount. So I don't know. Overall, those are some of my thoughts and opinions. Again, when I'm looking to buy the dip, I'm not looking to buy trash stuff that went up crazy and now crashed down crazy. I'm not looking to buy the stuff that is the most discounted right now. I'm looking to buy good stuff at a good price and hopefully hold it for a while and make some money doing it. So these are some of my top picks and some of my reasoning and rationale behind it, what I'm thinking about the market right now. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.